G'day everyone, Ace here from Ace Space Astrophotography. In today's video I'd like to talk to you about telescope safety. Well, I've seen a couple videos on YouTube where people have set up their telescope and they've done it wrong. People, all you have to do is read the manual. The counterweight bar and counterweight go on before the OTA does, the optical tube assembly. I've seen quite a few videos where people set up their telescope and they have the optical tube on there without the counterweight bar or the counterweight. Well, people, that's just gonna be a disaster. Your telescope could fall to the ground. I've also seen people that don't have the accessory tray on. That helps keep the tripod legs spread out, and that's for stability. All right, so just a little bit about this picture here. I did this in my 3D software a year or two back. It's just New Horizons probe passing Pluto and Charon. So yeah, right now I'm in my 3D software. I'm working on a project. I'm working on a new animation intro for my channel and an outro for my channel. All right, so I'd just like to show you a couple pictures on what it should look like with your telescope set up properly. All right, so here's my mount out on my deck, and I have the accessory tray on. Here's the little bar here that goes into the mount to hold it onto the mount onto the tripod. All right, so as you can see, the counterweight bar is on, and there's the safety screw. All right. Next picture. All right, so now we can see the counterweights on and the safety screws on. So if the counterweight slips, it's not going to fall down onto your toe. Now this when you put the counterweight on, there's a larger hole on this side, and the small hole goes up towards the head. That way you can put the counterweight down a little bit lower, and the small hole stops it from falling off of the counterweight bar. Alright, so now here's the telescope all set up with the optical tube on, and you can see here's a little safety screw too that you should put on. So if the knobs do happen to come loose and this telescope slips, you have the little safety screw here. So you should always set up your telescope with the counterweight on first, then your optical tube. You just read the manual. It's too easy. Like, I don't know why people have set it up like that. So here's the proper way. So now I want to show you a picture of the wrong way. So here's, I think it's an Edge HD 14-inch telescope, and I believe this is the CGXL mount. Now I found this picture, and I've seen another picture like this, and they didn't even have the accessory tray on. I know the CGXL has a little brace at the bottom, but I wouldn't trust that I would have the accessory tray on too. But here they've got this weight, this like 50 pounds I think, and there's no counterweight bar or the counterweight on there at all. That's a heavy scope to be doing that. That could fall easily. I'm not saying it could fall to the ground, which it probably would, but even if it fell like that, it would it'd probably wreck the motors there, no problem. Something would break for sure. So it's just basically just a quick video to show you the right and wrong way to set up your telescope. And people, just read the manuals. Everything's right there. Ace out.